Welcome to Midnight Grove, where stories bring the joy of summer to life. Tonight's tale, The Lemonade Stand Rivalry, follows Mia and Jake, two best friends who have always run a lemonade stand together. But this year, everything changes when Jake decides to start his own stand across the street. What begins as a friendly competition quickly escalates into a full-blown rivalry, with secret recipes, marketing tricks, and neighborhood debates over which stand is the best. But as the battle heats up, Mia and Jake realize that winning isn't everything, and friendship is sweeter than lemonade. So settle in, relax, and enjoy this refreshing summer story. Chapter 1. The rivalry begins. For as long as Mia could remember, summer had meant one thing: the lemonade stand. She and Jake had been running their stand every summer since they were 8 years old. It was a tradition. Every June, they set up their small wooden table on the corner of Oak Street, decorated it with a bright yellow sign, and squeezed dozens of lemons by hand. They had the best system. Jake handled the numbers and sales, making sure they never ran out of change, while Mia took care of the recipes and marketing. Together, they made the best lemonade in town, or at least they used to, because this summer Jake had ruined everything. A shocking discovery. Mia first noticed something was wrong when she rode her bike to their usual lemonade stand spot, expecting to find Jake waiting for her. Instead, she found nothing. No table, no sign, no Jake. Her stomach twisted. Had he forgotten? She pulled out her phone and texted him. "Mia, hey, where are you?" A few minutes later, her phone buzzed. "Jake, sorry, I'm busy today." Mia frowned. That wasn't like Jake. They always set up their stand together on the first weekend of summer. Something wasn't right, and then she saw it. Across the street, just one block down, there was another lemonade stand. Mia's jaw dropped. It wasn't just any stand. It was Jake's. The betrayal. Mia stormed over, heart pounding. Jake was standing behind a brand new table, pouring lemonade into cups with ridiculous confidence. A shiny new sign read, "Jake's Ultimate Lemonade. $1 per cup, extra cold." Mia couldn't believe it. "Are you serious right now?" she blurted. Jake looked up, startled. "Mia, what are you doing here?" "What am I doing here?" she sputtered. "What are you doing here?" Jake shifted uncomfortably. Selling lemonade." Mia crossed her arms. "Without me?" Jake hesitated. "Look, Mia, I just wanted to try something new this year." Mia stared at him. "So instead of telling me, you just ditched me and started your own stand?" Jake sighed. "It's not like that, But before he could finish, a customer walked up. "Hey, Jake, 1 cup, please," the man said, pulling out $1. Mia's eyes narrowed as Jake poured the lemonade. She turned on her heel and marched back across the street. Fine. If Jake wanted a lemonade stand, he was going to get one. Mia's lemonade comeback. The next morning, Mia woke up ready for battle. She dragged her old lemonade stand out of the garage, grabbed a stack of colorful markers, and redesigned her sign. Mia's fresh squeezed lemonade. $1 per cup. Better than Jake's. She set up her stand right across from his, placing it just a few feet closer to the main sidewalk. If Jake was surprised, he didn't show it. He just raised an eyebrow. Really? Mia smirked. Really? And with that, the rivalry officially began. Tactics and tricks. At first it was all fun and games. Jake would drop his prices to 75 cents. So Mia added a sign that said, "Best deal in town." Mia offered free samples, so Jake started giving out free lemon slices with every purchase. Then things started getting competitive. One morning, Mia arrived to find that Jake had set up an umbrella for extra shade, making his stand look fancier. So the next day, Mia decorated hers with string lights and a tip jar labeled "Support Local Artists," even though she had no idea if she counted as an artist. Jake countered by offering frozen lemonade. Mia responded by adding strawberry lemonade to her menu. By the end of the week, the whole neighborhood was watching. People were picking sides. The Oak Street moms loved Mia's natural ingredients. Jake's frozen lemonade became a favorite with the middle schoolers. Everyone had an opinion, and neither Mia nor Jake were willing to back down. The lemon heist. Then things got out of hand. It started when Mia's lemon supply mysteriously disappeared. She had left her crate of fresh lemons in the garage overnight, only to wake up and find it gone. Her mom had no idea what happened. Her little brother claimed innocence, which left one suspect. Mia stormed over to Jake's stand, hands on her hips. "You stole my lemons." Jake blinked. "What?" Mia pointed at his suspiciously full lemon crate. "You stole my lemons." Jake laughed. "Mia, I didn't steal anything." Mia was not convinced. "Then why do you have so many lemons?" Jake shrugged. "Maybe because I woke up early and bought extra from the farmer's market?" Mia hesitated. "That actually made sense." Jake smirked. "But nice to know you think I'm capable of a lemon heist." Mia sighed. "Okay, fine. Maybe you didn't steal them." Jake grinned. "Maybe?" Mia rolled her eyes. "Whatever, I have to go buy more lemons." Jake hesitated. Then, to Mia's complete surprise, he picked up 2 lemons and tossed them to her. Mia barely caught them. "What's this?" Jake shrugged. "Consider it a loan with very high interest." Mia smirked. "Oh, I'll pay you back." Jake grinned, looking forward to it. What's next? By the time the second week of summer rolled around, the lemonade war had escalated to a ridiculous level. Flyers, coupon, a loyalty punch card system. It was too much. And deep down Mia knew it, because no matter how much fun it was to compete, she couldn't ignore the one big problem. The whole point of the lemonade stand wasn't winning. It was about running it together, and somehow they had lost that. Mia wasn't sure how to fix it, but one thing was clear. The rivalry had to end. And soon. Chapter 2, the final showdown. By the third week of summer, the entire neighborhood was invested in the great lemonade rivalry. People weren't just buying lemonade anymore. They were picking sides. Mrs. Patel from the bakery swore by Mia's homemade recipe. The middle school kids claimed Jake's frozen lemonade was the future of summer. Even Mr. Thompson, the grumpy old guy down the street, had opinions. "It's about customer service," he grumbled, sipping from both stands. Jake's got the speed, but Mia's got the charm. Mia and Jake pretended to be cool about it, but deep down, they both wanted to win. So when Jake announced his Lemonade Stand grand finale, Mia knew she had to beat him at his own game. This wasn't just a competition anymore. It was a battle for lemonade glory. And Mia, she was not about to lose. Mia's secret weapon. Mia spent the next 2 days perfecting her plan. If Jake wanted a grand finale, she was going to go bigger, bolder, more legendary, which is why on the morning of the showdown, she unveiled her secret weapon, pink lemonade. Jake stared in horror from across the street. "What is that?" he demanded. Mia smirked, pouring a vibrant pink cup of lemonade for a customer. "Strawberry-infused pink lemonade," she announced proudly. "Limited edition, only available today." Jake's jaw dropped. Customers flocked to Mia's stand, eager to try the new and improved drink. Mia could practically hear the victory music playing in her head. She was so close to winning until everything went terribly wrong. The lemonade disaster had started with a single gust of wind. Mia had carefully stacked her extra cups on the table, too carefully, because when the wind hit, the whole stack toppled. And in a horrifying chain reaction, the cups knocked over the pitcher, sending an entire gallon of pink lemonade cascading down her table. Mia gasped. The tablecloth soaked through. Her sign got drenched. The tip jar floated away. She reached for the pitcher, but it was too late. All of her limited edition lemonade was gone. The crowd gasped. Mia stood there, speechless, as her once glorious stand turned into a sticky pink disaster zone. And then Jake started laughing. An unexpected offer. Mia glared at Jake. "Glad you find this funny." Jake grinned. "Mia, you just had the most dramatic lemonade stand failure in history." Mia crossed her arms. "This is the worst day of my life." Jake smirked. "No, the worst day of your life was when your cat fell in the bathtub." Mia tried to stay mad, she really did. But then Jake did something unexpected. He picked up one of his extra pitchers and poured a cup of lemonade. "For her." Mia blinked. "What are you doing?" Jake shrugged. "Loaning you some lemonade." Mia raised an eyebrow with very high interest. Jake grinned. "Obviously." Mia hesitated. "But this is a competition." Jake rolled his eyes. "Mia, we've been running lemonade stands together since we were 8. This is supposed to be fun." Mia stared at him, and suddenly she saw it. Not the rivalry, not the scoreboard in her head, not the customers picking sides. Just Jake, her best friend, the one who had spent every summer standing next to her, selling lemonade, laughing, making memories. And she had almost ruined it over a dumb competition. Mia sighed. Then, for the first time in weeks, she smiled. "You know what?" she said. "Let's team up." Jake blinked. "Wait, seriously?" Mia grinned. "Seriously." Jake grinned back. And just like that, the war was over. The ultimate lemonade stand. That afternoon, for the first time all summer, Mia and Jake worked together. They combined their supplies, Jake poured the lemonade. Mia added fresh fruit slices. They merged their signs into one. M&J's legendary lemonade stand. Best lemonade in town, guaranteed. And you know what? It was amazing. People came from everywhere to see the two rivals finally working together. By the end of the day, they had made more money than ever. But the best part wasn't the money. It was knowing that somehow their summer tradition had survived. And maybe it was even better than before. One last trick. As they packed up their supplies, Jake smirked. So, since we're officially business partners again, I have an idea. Mia eyed him warily. Should I be scared? Jake grinned. Probably. He grabbed a marker and flipped over a blank sign. Then he wrote 3 words. Lemonade Stand Challenge. Mia squinted. What's that supposed to mean? Jake smirked. Next year we train the next generation. Mia raised an eyebrow. You want to recruit kids to run a lemonade stand? Jake nodded. Think about it. We teach them the Mia and Jake method. They take over while we supervise. We get to be legends. Mia laughed. That sounds completely ridiculous. Jake grinned. So you're in? Mia rolled her eyes. But she was already smiling. Yeah, she said, I'm in. The tradition continues. That night, Mia and Jake sat on the curb drinking the last 2 cups of lemonade. The summer wasn't over yet. But they both knew. This had been their best lemonade stand season yet. And next summer, it was going to be even better. Because no matter what happened, no matter who won or lost, one thing was for sure. They were never running separate stands again. And the Mia and Jake lemonade legacy, it was just getting started. Thank you for joining us at Midnight Grove for the Lemonade Stand Rivalry. Mia and Jake's journey reminds us that competition can be fun, but friendship is what truly lasts. As you drift off to sleep, may this story bring you memories of warm summer days, childhood traditions, and the joy of sharing laughter with a friend. Sleep well, and we'll see you next time for another delightful bedtime story.